Neck circumference 39 centimeters. Heart rate 66 steady. Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive, possible myopathy. Barrel-shaped thorax, strongly noticeable funnel chest. Raisin-colored nodes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth ICS. Marfan syndrome, arachnodactyly. Lower extremities atrophic. Enormous kyphosis.
What?
Extremities bilaterally impaired, reduced muscle tone. Hyperreflexia, mood agitated. Patient's condition unclear.
Where am I?
Patient has regained consciousness and appears responsive.
Excuse me, please. Could you tell me where I am?
Patient's orientation to person, space, time, and dimension remains unclear. I have to ask you a couple of questions. How are you feeling?
Ouch.
Who are you?
My name is Hans.
What are you doing here?
The original idea was to go on vacation.
Assuming you knew, where have you been born or assembled?
Last stop, Berlin, but I'm actually a US citizen from Woodinville, Washington.
Have you ever had a déjà vu?
Only that I don't even understand this question either.
Have you ever had an out-of-body experience?
You are going to have an out-of-body experience in a moment, pal.
Interesting. Please remain prepared for further examinations.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm afraid we can't let you leave until we have verified your right to stay. It's for your own safety. Just knock the door loud and clearly when you feel able to undergo a few more experiments. I'll be there to pick you up. The patient's status remains unclear.
I'm feeling a little dizzy.
Dr. Remmler, please behave.
They took away all my cool gadgets and locked me up in this small room. I tried protesting, but to no avail. What have I gotten myself into? It definitely doesn't feel like a relaxing summer vacation so far.
I'm not tired.
It's locked tight. Brute force won't help. Why, of course. But where? No water pressure. Or clogged.
There's something written on the wall.
They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. I'd rather not know what happened here. Where the heck am I?
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Fine then, I'm ready. That Slumber Morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. Could these be the keys to the main entrance?
I know exactly what you are up to. Forget it.
He's going to flick the switch on me if I make even the slightest move. Could you adjust the contrast settings? Now just get going.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
A mesh of dots and lines. Like the neural pathways of a nervous wreck. Ever heard of social anxiety?
Fascinating. Second image?
Cookies, molehills, and daddy issues. What if I made up all these along the way? You'd never know.
If you say so. Now focus, please. Image number 3.
A beautiful butterfly. Have you ever been bitten by a butterfly? No, me either.
Remarkable. And we're done. That's that. Mr. Tenhauser, there is no need to play games anymore. It's your decision to make. We both know you'll run out of excuses sooner or later. That's when we've got you. Then you'll have nowhere left to hide. We know who and what you are. Ultimately, it's up to you to take that first step into the right direction. Let's keep you here for the time being. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip. A fuse box. The lid is hanging off its hinges. Fried. I'm feeling a light breeze of air. Maybe I can squeeze through. I could use this to climb to the hatch. I can't reach it. Why, of course. Fried. I could use this to climb to the hatch.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Forget it.
Where the heck am I? A coin. It fell right out of the shower head. And right into my inventory for some cosmic reason. The benefits of capitalism. And it's hard to It's locked tight. Brute force won't have. They don't seem to. I'd rather not. It doesn't have a coin slot.
Are you ready?
Let me go.
First,
Fine then. That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. Now just get...
Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. As we're going to show you a series of images, and you will tell me the first thing that...
The universe. But it could also be a cup of latte from a top-down perspective.
I knew it. Second image.
You are aware that all of this is totally obsolete, right?
If you say so. Now focus, please. Image number 3.
An angel. Or maybe Valkyries? You Germans like Valkyries, don't you?
Remarkable. And we're done. Maybe you had us fooled all along. Let's keep you here. Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip. It doesn't... Let me go.
Third,
Fine then. That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. Now just get...
Let's start a sort of... We're going to show... And you will tell... First...
A mesh like the neural...
Fascinating.
A spaceship. The Andromeda.
Just as image...
A beautiful butterfly. Have you ever been bitten?
Remark... And we're done. Maybe you... Let's... Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip. I could use this to... I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws. That's where I can... Iron bars? He's sound asleep. wonder what's in there. I need the right combination. Not as long as this... Sanatorium Paradiso, a bucolic sanctuary in the climatic health resort, beautifully situated retreat, fresh forest air, established high cuisine. A list of patients. I can barely imagine what these poor souls must have gone through. This door is sealed by... I can hear the birds chirping outside. Ah, the sweet sound of freedom. Sanatorium Paradiso. What a strange place. Iron bars? I need the right com... Ghastly. Construction schematics for a quantum discriminator. Never heard of it. I am a quantum physicist for what it's worth. So many books. Maybe I should consider staying in this place. I'll take it with me. It might come in handy should I need an improvised hat. An aquarium full of leeches? This place is full of strange surprises.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
As beautiful as the view is, I think I'd rather leave. A pretty steep downslope. I guess I'll have to find another way. Odd. Not as long as the snoring bully is sitting there.
He's sound asleep.
Iron bars? This place is a prison. A list of patients. I can barely imagine. I need the right combination. I wonder what's in. Sanatorium Paradiso, beautifully established.
Are you ready?
Let me go.
First,
I refuse to take part in your tests.
as you wish. After all, I can force you. Or can I? Are you ready?
Let me go.
First,
Fine then. That slumber morel smoothie sure made me dizzy.
Could you adjust the... He's going to flick... Now just get go...
if you... Let's start a sort of... We're going to show and you will take...
Robots, or to be more precise...
I said...
You are aware.
If you... Now, image...
An aim or...
And... maybe let's... Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip. It's locked tight. Now it's working. Dead. Oh no. I'm not really going to have to replace the fuses, right? My dad always used to say, son, whatever you do, stay away from fuse boxes. Well, thanks, I guess. I need the right combination. I'll try with this code someone left on the wall. Interesting. These seem to be the medical records.
There you are! You must be lost.
Excuse me, is this the way to the restrooms?
No more lame excuses. We are going to perform the test. Now.
That Slumber Morel smoothie sure made me dizzy. I can see clearly now. Could you... Come on.
If you... Let's start with a sort of... We're going to... And you will tap first.
War.
That is unexpected. Second image.
Cruelty.
Are you sure? Image number 3.
Unnecessary violence.
Extraordinary. And we're done. Counting in the benefit of the doubt, I think you've just met the criteria to pass. Next up is self-assessment, ranging from 1, very inaccurate, to 4, very accurate. How would you rate the following statements? I often feel controlled by others.
1.
I enjoy carrying a lot of stuff with me.
4.
I don't bring matters to an end.
Good question. I'd say a close 1.
I often get the impression that my life and the world around me is nothing but an illusion.
It's a 2. Yeah, kind of. Not really, though. 2 is 50%, right?
Thank you. Next, we are going to show you a few colors. Please describe them as elaborately as possible. Let's begin. So, what do you see? Please describe this color as precisely as possible.
Aggressive. That color again. It's everywhere, have you noticed? God, it makes my eyes hurt.
How do you feel about this color? Anything particular that meets the eye?
Boredom. When it's time to have dinner, but you don't even care for lunch.
Thank you. And what are your associations with this color?
Threatening. Like, what if all the mathematics were wrong? What if science was only balanced around hypothetical constants that can't have a singularity at the end by definition? Axioms only put parameters on space-time. They don't constitute them. The cosmos is always as much concept as it is a physical object. What if our brain is denying us to ever find out which is which? Are we done soon?
You know, this isn't really optional. If you had to put a name on this shape, what would it be?
Truda. Like the mother I never knew.
And this one?
Kevin?
Thank you. That's that. Now a few questions where you have to make a decision. Would you rather have landed in Roswell or crashed on the moon?
I've never set foot to Roswell, I swear.
Would you rather be the only suit at Woodstock or the only hippie on Wall Street?
This is not a scientific question.
Would you rather have a hammer toe or sickle cell anemia?
Stop. Hammer toe.
Would you rather want to have Heinz Erhardt's expertise in economics or Ludwig Erhardt's sense of humor?
Counter question. Would you rather be sucked into a space-time singularity or melt in the heat of a protostar?
Would you rather have your sweat smelling of wet dogs, or the taste of onions in your mouth for the rest of your life?
Could you specify how long I would have to endure said rest of my life?
Thank you. Think of your childhood. What are the first 3 items coming to your mind?
If a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Are you sometimes afraid of the day your true identity becomes uncovered?
Well, yes. Aren't you?
Do you sometimes feel that everything is just about to happen, while all of it has already been decided?
Yes.
Congratulations, my dear Mr. Tannhauser. You have passed the associative test with excellent results. I have no more doubts that you are a real human.
A real That's what this was all about?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but one can never be sure these days. It's our civic duty to track down and detain these aliens. They are among us. Mark my words, Mr. Tannhauser. You are free to go. Please show yourself out.
I'm a human being, of flesh and blood, and now I'm going home. Aliens? You must be out of your minds. This is an act of illegal detention.
I'll leave the key under the doormat.
Where am I? Hello? Anybody there?
This way.
What is this place? I've arrived at some sort of mining facility. It looks abandoned. Judging by our tracks, I've almost caught up with Gretchen.
No way. That hurtling chain would probably hurt me very badly.
Maybe a trace of Gretchen's. I hope she's reached the end of the cable car alive and well.
Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town.
This chain is part of the cable car. Let's have at it.
can't reach it. Locked. An old ore mining cart, beyond repair. It is missing the fourth wheel. Stop. It seems like someone... No chance. Solid oak. The ashes in this fire pit are still warm. Maybe someone cooked him or herself a meager dinner.
Beverly, I believe I found Gretchen's campsite. She probably went ahead without me.
Debris. People keep losing helmets all the time. A compartment in which to shed...
Maybe I can use it later to ride back into town.
C3H8. Propane. Highly flammable.
Could end up blowing it to smithereens. Even with a helmet on?
Here we go.
Beverly, the time has come. I am stranded, trapped deep underground in some sort of god-forsaken cave. It's freezing cold. I can hardly see a thing. Whoever finds this recording, please hand the cassette tape to Miss Beverly. And now this. Hello?
Darn. My attempts at resourceful engineering have not withstood the test of time. Years of decay made this pipe brittle. It's almost coming off the wall. This valve is missing its rotary handle. Maybe I can swing over.
Can anybody hear me?
That's a pretty deep drop. I can't even see the floor from here.
I've heard that cave fishing is a thing, but I'm really not a... This pickaxe is probably the only tool around here that could be useful to me. I wish this wishing thing would actually work. Phew. Always remember to wear your helmets, kids.
Completely. Away with it. Years of decay made this pipe brittle. It's almost coming off the wall. This valve is missing its rotary handle. Maybe I can swing over.
This pickaxe is probably the only tool around here that could be useful to me. I've heard that cave fishing is a thing, but...
That's a pretty deep drop. I can't even see the floor from here.
Phew. Always remember to wear your helmets, kids.
Good thing there's no monkey wrench involved in this puzzle. There you go. Water March. Years of decay made this pipe brittle. It's almost coming off the wall. Maybe I can swing over.
Oh,
You
I almost thought
finally
you'd
made it.
never come. Look at you, covered in dirt. Did you stumble all the way here through the old mines?
I don't have to answer that. Anyway, you're not going to believe what just happened to me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You gotta tell me every single detail when we have the time.
They sure have big doors around here.
It looks like they really wanted to make sure there was no trespassing.
Maybe this is some kind of activation device.
Wow. Congratulations. I think you found your ritual site. I found your camp outside.
Yes, I waited for you. But since it took you so long, I couldn't resist going ahead. Enough talk. Let's find a way to open this monstrous gate.
I've been thinking, what if it wasn't meant to keep someone out, but to keep something in?
Let's find out.
Beverly, for a moment I thought I was a goner. Now that I've been able to escape this compromising situation, Gretchen and I are standing in front of a gigantic steel gate. I'll get back to you with more details.
What do you think?
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea. Definitely not my proto-Germans.
I was abducted, imprisoned, and scrutinized by a mad scientist, among other things.
You must have bumped your head too hard.
No, for real. There is an old sanitarium down this valley.
I thought no one's lived there in ages.
There's at least one so-called scientist. He conducted a wide range of crazy tests on me.
Tests?
Yes, he had me talk about colors and answer personal questions.
Tenhauser, are you sure you haven't suffered some sort of brain damage?
How do I know?
I'm still wondering who built this, and why.
Can I get a light here?
No, nothing.
We need to get that door open.
Did you actually rappel down?
Of course, how else?
Please light up these symbols.
Wow, these look like Neolithic cave paintings. Who would have guessed? A group of stickmen fallen asleep around some sort of hexagon. Tenhauser, this is sensational.
Fallen asleep.
Look, this seems to have activated one of the lights on the vault door. You see that afterglow?
What's that over there?
Only a flock of bats. Or is it a swarm? A herd? A gaggle?
Any ideas?
Could you point the light in this direction?
Ah, interesting. This looks like a Latin inscription. Hang on to your head. Interpreted freely, this translates to Path of No Return. Hogwash, you Romans.
Interesting. Maybe these inscriptions are somehow connected to the opening mechanism. Some sort of photonic reception, perhaps.
What's that over there?
You're not gonna believe this. These are Germanic runes, my special field of interest. This one roughly translates to Be gone, stranger, for all you may find here is certain death.
Did you notice that other little light turning on?
I don't get it.
What's that over there?
Open sesame! Interesting. Are you thinking what I am thinking?
Is this a graffito?
Down here. In any case, it's hard to decipher.
Are you seeing that hexagon there as well?
No idea. You've got the door open already?
There, another light.
What's that over there?
Just a crack in the wall.
What do you make of this?
Weird. Tannhauser, these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphs. What are they doing here? I'm afraid I don't know too much about them. This pictogram on the left could mean door or gateway. It's followed by the symbol of death. Doesn't that spark your curiosity as well?
Now there are 5 lights. What does it mean?
Exciting. These must be the thrills they advertised. I've already made an entry on this. Beverly, for a moment I thought I was a goner. Now that I've been able to escape this compromising, I'll get back to you.
And again.
What do you think?
Who'd build such...
No idea.
What do you think? What?
Listen, all of these... It's impossible.
I'm still one...
Can we take a look at the graffito again? Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Again, 5 lights.
What do you think?
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea.
What do you think? What?
This is all of these characters. It's impossible to tell from that.
I was abducted and...
You must have...
No.
I thought...
There's at least one...
Test?
Yes, he had...
Tannhauser...
How do I know? I found you.
Yeah, but since it took you... Enough talk.
Could you point the light in this direction?
Just a shadow. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Again, 5 lights. Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you show me that ruin thing again? Can we take a look at the graffito again? Again, 5 lights. And again.
What do you think?
Who'd build such a thing?
No idea.
What do you think? Why is this place all covered in scribblings?
This is all of these characters are... It's impossible to tell.
I was abducted...
You must have bugged...
No.
I thought...
There's at least one...
Test?
Yes, he...
Tannhauser...
How do I know? I'm still wondering...
Maybe this is some kind... Can we take a look at the graffito again? Could you show me that ruin thing again? Please show me the Latin inscriptions again. Could you light up the cave paintings for me again? Please point the light to the hieroglyphs again. Again, 5 lights. And again.